Tonight we examine concerns by some on the right about the U.S. Supreme Court. Chief Justice John Roberts was appointed by a Republican president, but some conservatives are now worried he may be drifting permanently to the left to balance the court. Just last week, he sided with the court's liberal wing in a pair of cases, including a death penalty appeal, something that is occurring with greater frequency. Tonight, Fox News chief legal correspondent and anchor of Fox News at Night, Shannon Bream, takes a look at the Roberts record.
Well, you know, some days are better than others.
The Chief Justice of the United States, first among equals, caught in the political spotlight he has assiduously tried to avoid. On a range of hot-button issues, John Roberts in recent weeks has sided with his four more liberal colleagues, including a February vote to block enforcement of a restrictive Louisiana law on abortion clinic access. Just last week, he ruled for a death row inmate over his right-leaning colleagues' objections. It's the latest sign the 64-year-old Roberts is hitting the pause button on the expected conservative full-court press ushered in by President Trump after nominating Justices Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh.
This is an incrementalist, minimalist strategy. Whatever you're hoping for or fearing and whatever your preferred area of law might be, this court is not going to move with giant steps.
Since November, the chief's vote in separate pending appeals proved decisive a half dozen times on issues like immigration asylum and transgenders in the military. While these votes do not yet go to the merits of the larger issues, they signal Roberts' shaky place in the court's middle as the so-called swing justice, an unofficial title he inherited for now when Anthony Kennedy retired. The chief has not explained why his court this term has also repeatedly taken a cautious, go-slow approach, keeping the current docket free of too many high-profile disputes, including the DACA immigration program, Indiana abortion restrictions, and LGBT workplace discrimination. Court watchers say it may be a pattern of strategic avoidance. He's long talked about keeping the judiciary free of partisan sniping that reached a fever pitch during the Kavanaugh confirmation.
People need to know that we're not doing politics. They need to know that we're doing something different, that we're applying the law.
The Chief Justice's relationship with President Trump has not been without friction. The two engaged in a public spat last November after the president criticized an immigration ruling made by what he called an Obama judge. Well, in a statement, Roberts strongly defended the integrity of the federal bench, prompting more Twitter pushback from the president. Brett.
One to watch here. Shannon, thanks.